I have one thing to say to those non-believers. Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
What is going on, YouTube? This is Cody Deathblade here. I'm back with another match, and right now I'm on the life Cody Moonblade. And before I get to the match, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has supported me, either on my channel or in game. I just want to thank everyone for the support. Anyone who has ever supported me, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And just to give you guys an update on my channel, I do still have to quit eventually. I do still have to quit. I'm sorry. It's for personal reasons. It's not that I don't want to be with you guys and just upload for you guys. I do, but for personal reasons, I do still have to quit eventually. And also, I want you guys to know that the purpose of this channel is not for me to try to get famous. It wouldn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for me to try to be famous on a game that I won't play anymore. No, the purpose of this channel is for me to help you guys. I genuinely want to help you guys. I want to pass on my strategies. I want to, pass on my legacy. People don't know this, but Alex Jade Ryder inspired me to try to become the best duelist in this game. Now, most of you guys probably don't know who Alex Jade Ryder is. That's because, he was the original YouTuber. He used to be one of the best duelists, if not the best duelist, when this game first came out. Now, he quit a long time ago. Watching his videos, his old videos, it inspired me to try to become the best. And I also learned a lot from his videos. And, that's why I'm, uploading my own videos, so that maybe, just maybe, that a few years from now, the next best duelist in game will say, he or she will say, hey, I was inspired by Cody Deathblade to become the best. You never know. So again, the purpose of this channel is to help you guys. So what I want you guys to do is, if you have any question at all about PvP, just leave them in the comment section and I will answer every one of them. Whether it's broad questions or specific questions, I will answer every one of your questions. Because I want to pass down my strategies and, just my PvP, just my PvP skills. I want to pass it down to you guys. I have learned from some of the best duelists that have ever played this game. The best ever in the history of the game. The best who have ever played this game. And I know for a fact that none of them plays this game anymore. They've all quit. Or at least they don't play on a consistent basis because I don't see them anymore. So, when I do quit, it'd be a shame when I do quit. It'd be a shame for these strategies to be extinct. That'd be a real shame. I want to pass it on to you guys. I don't want these strategies to go extinct. So, again, ask questions. Anything about PvP, ask as many questions as you want. Ask them in the comment section below. I will answer every one of them. What is going on, YouTube? It's Cody Deathblade here, and I'm on my life Cody Moonblade, and I'm back with another match. This time I'm going against another Grandmaster life. He is Jordan, and he has about 2,300 rank. So, he's among, probably the top 50 or top 25 or something. I don't know. I haven't looked at the leaderboards in, probably 3 months because, just looking at those cheaters makes me a little sick. So, I don't know what he'll be, but, I mean, he's definitely up there as one of the top duelists. So, this will be a great match for you guys to see how to beat a Grand Life. So, I start out with the I just started with the regular Life Blade. He summons a minion on the first turn, so I just get rid of it. I knew exactly how much my wand hits do, so I knew that 2 wands kills a life minion. So 2 turns is not too much to ask for, in my opinion. So I go ahead and wand the minion for 1 turn, and then the next turn I drew a wand, and so I went ahead and killed the minion. And yeah, if you're wondering why I'm discarding the Tower Shield, it's because I use Ether Shields in my deck. Which is the death and myth. Which is the life and death shield. I learned it because I learned myth up to earthquake, so I have ether shield, and I find that spell to be a lot better. Just because that way people can't myth dispel me. So yeah, and I feel like death and life shields are better anyways, because you can't really shield against myth anyways, because they have the double hits and just all that stuff. So he used a myth dispel on me, which I guess it is. It's not a bad move because I do use myth spells. So, but I mean, I don't know. I use Spare Blade here, just getting my blaze up. Now he uses a Storm Dispel right after Myth Dispel, so I'm guessing he's going along with something. I guess maybe like a dispel strategy or something. I don't know. Dispelling is just not my style. I mean, I use life dispels, but that's more for the strategic maneuvering aspect, and not for just dispel spamming to dispel spam. You know, I don't believe in that. I don't, you know. But I mean, it's worked for him. He's pretty high rank. Getting my 3rd blades in, so now I have 3 blades that stack. A familiar story indeed. So yep, that's 3 blades. And let's see, he uses a tower shield. Yes. This is a pre-recorded match, and I'm narrating it afterwards. So yeah, don't remember everything that happened. I think I was digging for another blade, pretty sure. Because, yeah, you know, that's my strat. What was I doing? Okay, apparently I infouled. I guess I was ready to hit. Oh, no, yep. Alright, I guess, you know, I couldn't pull a blade, and, you know, I didn't want to waste a turn, I guess. So I infouled. Let's see what he did. He used another Myth Dispel. Yeah, I mean, the Dispel strategy, I just, you know, just not my style. I don't think it works. But then again, it's worked for him, and he's really high ranked. But, you know, it wouldn't work against someone like me. So I was digging for another blade, and I still couldn't pull it. So, you know, wasn't panicking or anything, because he had barely any pips, and, you know, I was definitely in a dominant position. So I discarded 1 life dispel because I figured I didn't need to. And finally I pull a blade, but I guess I decided to get the tower shield off. Yeah, I think it's because I had enough blades, because he's only Grandmaster, so he only has a little over 2,000 health. Yeah, I remember. So I actually did already have enough blades. So I was actually just trying to, you know, prepare to kill. I think I was actually just looking for a spinny to just finish him off. Right here, he tries to predict a hit, so he uses a, I have no idea what that spell is called, but that heal damage over time. He ended up critically on it, which was the problem, because, you know, that heal is going to do 1,000 per turn. So, you know, unless I can one-shot him, I actually can't even hit him, because he's getting 1,000 heal back per turn. So I gotta wait till it's over. Yeah, but again, I was digging for a spinny here. I don't find it, so I just blade again. So now I have another blade that stack. I don't even remember how many blades I have, to be honest. Yeah, so let's see. You know, not much he could do here. I'm in a very dominant position. I have full pips, fully bladed. He has no pips and just really no defenses, actually. He used a tower shield, which, you know, it's really no problem. You know, in this day and age, everyone has tower shield. Everyone has weakness. You just gotta learn to go around it. And he talked earlier, so I was checking his stats, mainly for his resist, so I can, you know, be sure that I can kill. Right here, I use the Ether Shield to get rid of this Myth Dispel. It's one of the beneficial aspects of, you know, learning Myth. I think I might be the only Grandmaster Myth that actually learned Myth. I mean, Grandmaster Life that's learned Myth all the way to Earthquake. But, you know, it's my style. You see this lagging right here? That's because my connection is terrible. That's the main reason why I lose matches. You hardly find me get outplayed. I lose matches because some kind of BS was involved, or because I lose connection. Do I occasionally get outplayed? Certainly, but, you know, most of the time it's because of my connection that I lose. Right here, I used the Shatter to get rid of the second Myth Dispel. I guess I was going... Oh yeah, I think I was... Because he still hasn't Stun Shield, I think I was just trying to go for a Medusa combo. Trying to go for like a Medusa, Feint, Centaur combo. Which is very effective. If your opponent doesn't shield, it's a killer. So he uses Spirit Blade, which is way too late. I mean, I'm already fully set up. You know, it's way too late for him to try to start blading. You know, I'm already about to kill. I was checking his pet. Originally, I thought he had an Enfeeble pet, but then I realized he didn't. And as you see my what I've done, you know, when I face someone with an enfeeble pet, some people ask, well, what do you do? You do exactly what you would do if your opponent didn't have enfeeble. You blade up. Well, if you're using my strat, that is. I don't care if my opponent has enfeeble. I do the same thing that I always do, which is blade up. As I said in the video where I became #1 leaderboards, as I said, if the luck beats the skills, in this game, then there's nothing you can do in this game anyways. It's nothing you can do anyways if the luck beats the skill. So you just gotta do what you do and hope BS doesn't happen. If BS happens, then there's nothing you can do anyways. So I got off of Medusa, I hit through a shield, which is really no problem because I knew I had a lot of life blades, and I knew all these life blades plus a feint and a centaur would definitely have killed, even if he had full health. So the Medusa was just for the double stun, so I can get off this feint. So that's why it's okay to Medusa through a shield, if you know you're gonna kill, if you're using this Medusa strat. So I use a feint right there. I got a power pip, which I actually needed, but I have an 80% chance to power pip, so I can solidly rely on it. And I use feint and then a centaur to finish him off. And yeah, there you have it. I don't know why he was taking so long. So yeah, this is how many blazes? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blazes and a feint, which definitely killed him. Now I did get a critical here, but I want you guys to know that I did not need this crit to kill him. I want everyone to know that. I did not need a crit to kill him. I don't want you guys to say I won because I got lucky with a crit. I did not need this critical to kill. Look, this did 7,000 damage, so if it didn't critical, it would have done 3,500 damage, which is far more than his health. So I did not need a crit to kill. I want everyone to just be mindful of that. And okay, I'm back with another match, and I ended up getting Jordan again, the Grandmaster life, with 2300 rank. And so, but this time I'm second, so I thought it'd be a great time to showcase, what I do in case I'm second, because, I won first match because I was, because, you guys might say, well, you won first match because you have first advantage. Well, this time I'm second. So I start off with a stun shield, because I need to be a little defensive. I don't want him to get off a Medusa combo on me, because he also has myth mastery. I ended up finding out that he doesn't have Earthquake. Either that or he didn't have enough because he didn't draw it. So he never really Earthquaked. I might be the only Grandmaster life that's actually learned Earthquake, like learned the spell instead of just using the TC. So that's just I don't know, that's just my style. A lot of duelists these days, they're the masses. They're fooled by the glamour of all these new spells that do a lot of cool things, but I stick to the fundamentals. I have a philosophy, a PvP philosophy of I have a 0 luck policy. That means 0% of my strategy, 0% of my strategy relies on luck. 0%. No make cast from pets. No using spells that put a mantle on your opponent hoping they fizzle. None of that. I have a 0 luck strategy. And that's how I became #1 leaderboards. Now, could you be different and still, be really good? Of course, but that's just my style. Anyways, back to the match. At this point, I've already gotten two blazes at stack. I think. He also has 2 blazes at stack, so he's doing a lot better this match. Again, I'm lagging. My connection is terrible. This is the main reason why I lose matches. But luckily, my connection held out. So I enchanted a light blade there, so now I have 3 blades that stack once I put that on. I'm not really worried about his blaze because although he has 2 blades and he can do some damage on me, I have Earthquake in hand. The reason I'm not using Earthquake right now, even though he has 2 blades, is because I have a life shield on me. So I feel, reasonably secure. And he summoned this life minion, which I didn't think he was gonna do, but because he did, it's actually beneficial for me because I can just Earthquake and life minion will be gone. So he just wasted 4 pips and his blades are gone. You see this lagging right here? Again, terrible connection. Let's see. So yeah, I think an Earthquake here. Yep. Let's see what I do. Okay, I'm lagging, that's why. Yep, that's why you see this slowness. Alright, so I do Earthquake. And I don't know if you guys remember what I said about turn efficiency, but this is a great example of turn efficiency. You know, you want to neutralize your opponent's turns. You want to use less turns to neutralize more of your opponent's turns. See, in one turn, I got rid of a weakness, I got rid of a tower shield, I got rid of 2 life blaze, and I got rid of his minion. So in one turn, I basically neutralized 5 of his turns in just one of my turns. You know, that's what I'm talking about. It's really a fundamental strategy, or one of the fundamental principles of advanced PvP. It's just turn efficiency. So right here, you use a life dispel thinking I was gonna hit, which, I mean, I guess it wasn't a bad move because I had 3 life blades and a bunch of pips. But, you know, if he had known my style, if he had known how I PvP, then, you know, that just wouldn't have been a good idea. There was no way I was just going to hit out of the blue like that, because he could easily have shielded that turn. So, you know, I definitely was not going to hit that turn, even though I was fully bladed and had a bunch of pips. I think I was looking for a life blade to get rid of this life dispel without using any pips. Yep, I was, and I found it, and I got this life dispel off, which is good. He used a tower shield, which is no problem. Again, in this day and age, everyone has tower shield. You just gotta, you know, learn to go around it, or just, you know, yeah. Anyways, I'm just about ready to kill him. You know, I'm pretty fully bladed. Oh yeah, I guess I go for another blade. I thought about whether or not I should infallible, and I decided it's better to not infallible because it will be way too obvious. Since I'm second, it would be way too obvious. If I'm infallible, then he'll probably just life dispel the turn after I'm infallible, because it'd be way too obvious that I'm gonna hit. I'd rather be unpredictable. He used myth dispel on me, so again with the dispels, he's kind of just wasting turns there. You know, I don't believe in a dispel spamming strategy. Alright, so I want off his tower shield because, you know, I want to get a clean hit. Yeah. And what does he do? He used a minion, I think. Yep. He summoned his minion again. And I ended up not killing it because because I didn't think I need to, because I thought I could one-shot him, and I did. So, right here, I think I go for a spinny. Do I? Do I go for a spinny? Oh no, I go for a life dispel. Right. Because I knew he was life, he had to get this life dispel off immediately. So, again, just same as the last video. I'm using this life dispel not because I don't want him to heal. If I don't want him to heal, I would have killed his minion. I'm using life dispel to stun him for a turn, you know, as a bait to stun him, because he has no choice but to get it off. You know, you want to put your opponent, you want to have that checkmate in PvP. You want to put your opponent in a position where they can't win. So right now I put him in a position where he can't win, because if he shields, then he'll still have the light dispel, and 2 damage over time of the spinning will get him, and he'll die. If he gets the light dispel off, then he'll still die because I'll get a wide open spinning hit. You know, that's, you know, putting your opponent in a position that they cannot win. And so I used, you know, he got it off, and then the spinny, which had a ton of blaze, just killed him on the first hit. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Nothing is set in stone yet, but I plan for this to be my second to last video, and I plan for my next video to be my last video, and I have something very, very special planned. I have something very big planned, and I think you guys will really like my next video, so stay tuned for that, and as always, thanks for watching.